Hi everyone, and welcome on board this French Touch Tower reading. During this video to your Capricorn monthly guidance, I will be using different oracles to feel your energies, that's what's important, right? But also your personal energies. That person with who you are sharing a deep connection in the visible or invisible world. However, keep in mind this video has an entertainment goal, it cannot reflect your entire truth. Please relax and enjoy your reading. As you can hear, I'm French, so my English is not perfect, but nobody's perfect, right? Let's see the energies for the month of March for my dear friend Capricorn. Okay, so first oracle here, 3 cards, which is fine. Okay, so we're talking about low issues. Actually, in the month of March, you might have some issues with some, I would say, contract. Okay, you might have a contract to check, a contract maybe with your ex-husband, maybe with someone you have a deep connection with, something that is unclear, there is a need of specify like the terms of the contract. I mean, it's like weird because I have this feeling that you, Capricorn, are sharing like a story with someone, but you wanted to make it official. Maybe you want to get married with that person, maybe you want to move like in a new place, you need to do something that is linked with bureaucracy, something that is linked with papers and stuff like that. So you have to take into account that this month of March will be sometimes annoying. Okay, it's gonna be annoying at some point because you will have to be specific in your request towards a specific person. That person can be sometimes a bit not mean, but a bit like playing with words, doing some mind games, for example. So we are thinking here that you might need to precise exactly what you want to that person and avoid any complications that could emerge if like the truth is not said. Okay, so in order to avoid judicial, I would say, procedure, there is a need here with that person to make the things clear. Okay, so in March it's like tabula rasa, like the Latin expression, which is oh, we make the thing clear now. Okay, it's like, oh, we are talking to each other, we are outside the like an official scope. It's like you're talking with your heart, you're talking with your energies, and it's very, very important to understand that in March you will be linked like deeply with one person. You have a soul contract. You have a soul contract, so it means in the invisible world, but you also have like a visible contract with that person. It means that you're going to decide if you are going further with that person, or if you are coming back. Okay, that card means like you're taking 2 different sides. So with the low issues, it means the end of a contract. So for example, if that person, if it's a person you are waiting for, it can mean that this person is like in a divorce process. So for you, it can be helpful to understand and to talk to that person, to express what you are waiting now that this person is going like in a new dimension of his life. Okay, so for you that's really, really important, because there is the card which says that you are going to have a reunion, which means like not a meeting, but you're going to be linked, stuck together during like, I don't know, a few months, few years. There is an obvious link, but you have to speak with truth. You have to speak clearly with that person. Okay, so I really feel in this monthly guidance that for you there is like a new step coming, but you have to be clear and precise when this person will come and talk to you to talk about his divorce, for example. Okay, you will, if it's not a divorce case, you will have to understand that to go further with the link with that person, you will need to make the things clear. If you want to move together, you need to, like, I don't know, like prepare how to divide the bill, how to who will clean the house, or that kind of things, you know. Like there are like things that can be said and things that are unsaid, and I will say in March, just say it. Like, if you have something to tell him or tell her, like, just say it, okay? So we have here like two configuration, and we're going to take one other oracle to see what's going on. March Capricorn, please. March Capricorn, okay. That's really funny because you will see. Up. Okay, so actually, the first card that arrived, you can read it even if it's in French. It means silence. I told you like few seconds ago, just say it. That's really, really funny because I really feel that you have to fight this silence with that person. This person had been quiet since a lot of time, maybe. You have maybe lost a link with her, you have maybe lost like a sort of relationship, and you need now to find it back, okay? And actually, this card is more like break the silence. Go ahead, talk to that person. You can have like a very, very, very positive issue with, I would say, with this conversation you can have with that person, okay? So here is the card death. Oh my god, oh lord. But death here is more like dying and spiritually to enter in a new cycle. That's what I'm saying. Just talk to that person. It will help you to enter in this new cycle with that person, okay? So it's also important to understand that if this person is in the process of a divorce, you will probably have a sort of helpful mission with that person, okay? You will maybe have you may be like a shoulder for him, you know, like helping him, trying to make the things clear about when the divorce is going to happen, like make his mind clear. That's the idea. And here we have the idea that you also are concerned with the death issue, which means that you are beginning a new cycle, and you need absolutely to understand that you're sharing this new cycle with that person, okay? Look at that. It's talking about fusion. I don't know what fusion means in English. Well, I don't know the translation exactly. Maybe you understand it, fusion. I mean, the image is quite clear. There is something, like there is a new contract coming towards you. It's a contract that will happen maybe after March 2023. It's an official contract between you and him, okay? So you're like, that's a rebirth for you and him, a rebirth that leads to there. That's fusion. It's cool. I mean, I guess you want to attract love, you want to bring that person close to you. And it is said that March will be the month where concretely this is going to move slowly, because you know, like administrative issues, and it can be slow, but you're here and that person is slightly moving as well, so that's good for you. Let's see with that one. Okay, we're talking about a deep connection here. Patient love, Sacré-Cœur. It means actually that you're sharing like a spiritual mission together. Sharing a spiritual mission is not that easy because you already started that mission with that person. Okay, you already studied it. Simply, the I would say what's happening on Earth is sometimes slower than uh, what they want above, you know. So it's difficult for that person to, um, I would say, to make at the same level the spiritual mission and the earth mission, which are two different things, you know. There are two directions. There is the direction that is sent by the angels, by the guides that are above, and there is the mission, I mean, that is the daily life, you know. You try to do your best, and sometimes with all that is happening, I mean, we don't have a total control of our life, and sometimes it's just difficult, and that person has difficulty to adjust between what he has to do in the spiritual world and what he has to do on earth concretely with administrative things, with work and stuff like that. So there is a balance that is going to be found in March for that person. Okay, we are talking about perception here. You are discovering in March something new about that person. Maybe things that were unsaid that are becoming more clearer. I mean, sorry for the mistakes. But you understand that you perceive more things, and that person will perceive many more things as well about you. It's important to understand that you are sharing, I told you, a mission, both of you, and sometimes your behavior can be like perceived in a different way compared to what you feel, you know. I mean, that person could have a very particular way of seeing you, which is actually good, which is really really good, because it will bring you towards progress, I mean, for your life, for your step, for your ambition, for your love life. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be great. Okay, last oracle, maybe just for pleasure, you know. Okay, oh god, that's interesting. We have something very official that is coming. Look at that. It is called like relationship status, which means like the king and the queen with a crown. It's basically something that is getting official. Okay, so there is something in the law, I mean, that is going to be like signed, you know. It's going to be real, concrete, official. You will see it, you will have the proof, you will see it. It's not something like only spiritual, invisible. You will have the concrete proof. Also, it is said that this month of March you will have difficulties to understand what that person truly wants. It is said actually that this person can be sometimes a bit difficult to understand in his how say, in his goals and like his inner truth. Okay, sometimes this person will try to hide towards a mask or something like that. I'm not talking about COVID, of course, but this person will be a bit, you know, like trying to get the thing unclear, or just to make no noise, to try to reduce, I mean, his own intensity. And I think your role will also be to push that person towards his inner truth, and this person will also help you in that sense. Okay, my dear Capricorn, I hope you liked that first reading. You can like, subscribe, comment, share everything that you want. And I wish you a very, very good month of March, and see you soon. Bye bye.